Guys doing? Some people, I guess, are wondering if this has any similarities to the Patty Hearst story and Randolph Hearst story, where she had been kidnapped by some men, and some of them was African American, I guess, and the story of whether it had something to do about uh, people trying to steal Hollywood, people trying to steal media companies, even back in the 70s or something, but somebody's tried to communicate that the history of that's not in reference to the real Patty Hearst or something. I don't know. You have to look up the information of who the real Patty Hearst is. But in reference to the story or thing about the bank or whatever they had said about Patty Hearst in the film, you might have to watch the film or something. But in reference to some of the African American men that was involved in the kidnapping and the hostage situation, or what was that? What was that other movie? Oh yeah, All the Money in the World with about John Paul Getty, and some of these other movies, hostage movies, or any of these, or the Ransom movie with Mel Gibson. This situation of government people, like definitely there should be some names of some people they would know that have been doing these things to me, and these people trying to steal my mother and father's estates, or they were trying to steal my grandparents' estates, these government people. So, you might maybe call Hearst Publishing or call somebody in the media and see if they have any clue of who these people are that have been terrorizing my life. They're still hitting me in the jaw. And today is November 25th. It's 8:45 p.m. And that satellite man was hurting my left leg all day. My left leg is like, and they were burning the top of my, how your hips go like this, a person's hips? Well, they were burning on the top of the left side of my hip, like, my hip. And, I'm a hermaphrodite, so, I have like female hips too, And so in reference to this government man terrorizing my life and these other men that are tied in with these people, whatever race or ethnicity they are, there has to be court cases. And the fact that the government terrorizing my life and the government not paying me compensation, even when the California government knows these people kidnapped me from California, and it is time and dated, and yet California has not done anything that I know of to help me in this situation. Meaning I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions in California. So this situation is just, obviously they aren't reviewing the court cases that my mother had against the state of Indiana and all the government people that had been involved in holding me hostage in Indiana back in the 80s. So that needs to be, they can make a movie out of it too. But the situation of this hostage situation is still going on. This is the longest hostage situation and the most abusive situation most people can think of. This is over 23 years, this hostage situation. Plus, even noted, are there well-known politicians denying my identity, or well-known government people, or well-known law enforcement agents that are denying my identity and who my biological parents are? The news network needs to ask people, or a documentary film crew needs to ask people.